Hello everyone, this is Jerry and welcome back to part 12 of this mini-series for ESO. Today we will be checking out the Temple of the Divine and hopefully the Tower of the Wolf, where hopefully we get to deal with High King Svargrim.
We're done. The Grey Host has found a foothold. Now the city is lost.
Not yet, it isn't. On your feet, Sorthane. We have work to do.
Indeed we do.
Yes, Princess Svana. I apologize for that display. Tell the princess... Tell her it won't happen again. You need to understand. I pledged my sword and my soul to the High King. We all did. And he betrayed us.
Do you know what they are doing in there? We need to get inside.
Nothing good, I'm sure. The Grey Host appeared out of nowhere and cut down my soldiers. Only a handful were able to escape before they sealed the gates. Svargrim made us fortify the entryways. The bastard knew he'd lock us out.
There's no other way to get in.
Not that I can think of. But what does it matter? Svargrim brought the Grey Host down upon us. He's bringing a Harrow Storm. We need to evacuate the city while there's still time. Some of us will survive if we flee now.
You want to abandon Solitude.
That's unacceptable, Sorthane. If we can't get the sacred oil to make more elixir, then we have to stop the Harrow Storm.
Princess, we've kept watch. There aren't any witch pikes around the city.
Then you missed something. They needed the witch pikes for every other Harrow Storm they summoned.
Of course. Blackreach. The Grey Host must have gained access to the temple from beneath the city.
They could easily hide the witch pikes underneath our feet.
We know the Grey Host has been using Blackreach to clandestinely move around Western Skyrim. Why not launch their attacks from there?
Then we're going back to Blackreach. If the witch pikes are there, we'll destroy them.
Lyris.
Yorin sent me with a warning for Solitude. Now I'm about to march into the starless depths of Blackreach to try to avert a massacre. How do I keep getting myself into these kinds of situations?
You know, I ask myself that question every day. But you don't have to go with us.
I thought you knew me better than that. Taking on the impossible challenge, beating the unbeatable foe, this is what I'm good at. So yes, I do have to do this. And we're going to win. We have to.
What do you think about High King Svargrim?
Svargrim. To cast his lot with the Grey Host, become a vampire, threaten his own people with the Harrow Storm. It's madness. One thing's for certain. We have to stop him.
How do we stop the Harrow Storm?
One step at a time. First we make our way down into Blackreach. Then we find the ritual site. It must be right beneath the city. We smash witch pikes and kill as many Grey Host bastards as possible. After that, we pray to Kyne and hope for the best.
Well. Svana.
My father. A vampire. He sat on his throne, pretended to mourn for my mother, and said he had a plan. But all the while he was preparing the city for the Grey Host. He's worse than a monster. He's a traitor and a liar.
We're going to have to face your father.
I know. It's just... Look, we were never close. Not really. But he's my father. My king. What about you? Could you do it? Could you confront and maybe even kill one of your parents?
Well, realistically, I'm not sure what I'd do. But I'm gonna go with yes if I had to.
Such confidence. As sharp and as cold as my dagger's blade. Lives hang in the balance. But I'm conflicted about committing patricide.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to do whatever I can to stop the Harrow Storm and save Solitude and its people. After that, we decide what needs to be done about Svargrim.
Alright. Fenorian?
As a junior member of House Ravenwatch, I never expected to be in the thick of things like this. I have to say, it's a tad overwhelming.
Are you ready to go back into Blackreach?
Am I looking forward to going back to where Singalis experimented on me? Not even remotely. But I want to see this through to the end. I need to.
What do you think we'll find beneath the city?
The Grey Host can't summon the Harrowstone without performing their ritual. And we know that requires witch pikes, so there's that. Plus the usual assortment of coven witches, vampires, and werewolves, I suppose. Nothing we can't handle, right?
We'll do our best.
I had hoped to secure the sacred oil, and make enough elixir to distribute throughout the city. But we're running out of time. Our best bet now is to find the ritual site beneath Solitude and stop the Harrowstone before it's unleashed.
We should have expected an attack from Blackreach.
You're absolutely right. Especially after we found evidence of undermining down there. All I can say is that we were focused on other things. Let's go and save the city now, all right?
Alright. Into Blackreach we go. Oh. Very close to Greymore Keep. So I guess we won't be going into the Temple of the Divines or the Tower of the Wolf, but I think we actually might be going to Greymore Keep. And if that's the case, then the Tower of the Wolf might be the actual conclusion area to all this. But I guess we will see. Guess we will just have to wait and see. For now, it's just heading through this really big area to get there, because I didn't grab any of the other waypoints. I should have, but I didn't. Most certainly gonna grab them now, though, because I know there's one up here. So I will get the Lightless Hollow one. Let's see. I just hope I don't aggro a million things on my way to it. Which I probably will, but that's okay. It's up here somewhere. Yeah, well, not a lore book. Oh, it's all the way up here. Could y'all not? I get that I am a easy target to pick on, but I just want to get the Way Shrine and not be harassed by all you evil monsters that are down here. Oh, okay. Well, I meant to pull up the map, but that's fine. There's also some quests here. I might actually do some of the side quests off camera, just so I can get a few more levels in. Because I feel, well, I mean, I can't even say that. I was going to say I feel like, you know, eventually I'm going to get out-leveled here, but I forget that ESO has scaling technologies for all that, so I don't really have to worry about that. And WoW has that too now, so you know, that's cool. Besides in the actual Shadowlands expansion, but level scaling technology is definitely amazing. Because I do not miss the days of playing in vanilla and back in WoW and walking into burning steps at level, I think I was like level 13, because I was like in Red Ridge Mountain on my Night Elf Hunter, and what do you know? Went right into the burning steps thinking, oh, well, maybe there's some quests here. Nope, there was just fiery, fiery death. Okay, well, maybe this isn't the same thing I was thinking of when it came to the actual Skyrim game, because that dwarven city looked like a dwarven city, not a gothic vampire style keep. Well, that was unexpected, and apparently there is a house down here. That's cool. I bet you it's super expensive, though. I'm gonna go take a peek at it, because I'm actually kind of curious. Okay. Environmental damage. Okay. Well then. Don't stand too close to the lava, guys. You'll die from fumes. I guess. I'm assuming that's what killed me. I really do want to take a peek at that house, though.
That's ominous. And, unless I miss my guess, it's directly under Solitude.
Yeah, from the looks of it, yeah.
That's our target. The ritual site must be somewhere inside that horrid structure. I scouted the area before you arrived. It's full of Grey Host forces. And from what I could tell, Svagrim and Rada al-Saran are both inside.
Then let's get down there and do this.
Not so fast. If we rush down as a group, they'll be on us like a snow bear on a horker. You go ahead. Try to cross the bridge to the main entrance. It's well guarded, but you're more than capable. Or you could try the alternative.
Tell me about this
There's
alternative.
a sluice gate in the outer courtyard, tucked away against the keep's eastern wall. The few patrols in that area can be avoided if you're stealthy. Opening the gate requires a key, but that should be simple enough to find.
Oh yeah, totally. Totally easy to find, I'm sure. Cross the bridge or sneak in through a sluice gate. Sounds like a clear choice.
You know your strengths and weaknesses better than I do. Play to those. But whichever path you decide, move quickly. We need to find the ritual site and deal with the witch pikes before they unleash the Harrowstorm on the city.
I'll make my way inside.
Cross the bridge or use the sluice gate to get into the inner courtyard. Then find the keep's side entrance east of the main stairs. I'll stay with Svanna and Finn. Make sure they don't get themselves killed. We'll meet you inside as soon as we can.
How do I find the ritual site?
That's a good question. I didn't see anything when I scouted the exterior, so the witch pikes must be somewhere inside the keep. I expect that once we find Svargrim and Rada al-Saran, we'll also find the ritual site.
Well, my strengths are just charging right into it. So we're gonna just cross the bridge. Just 'cause I don't know. I feel like it's just something my character would do. God, you would think they would actually have forces on this bridge. Oh, well, they probably do. These players killed whatever was on this bridge. I'll just help out. Alright. to the inner courtyard. I mean, yeah, I said I would just charge on through, but I can be sneaky too. Just not sneaky enough to go through a sluice gate. But sneaky enough to avoid a few people. Really do like the Grey Host armor. Kinda gives me some, like, elven armor vibes from Skyrim. Just a little bit. Or at least the heavy armor looks kinda
Nice of you
like...
to join us.
Looks kinda like the elven armor from Skyrim.
I don't understand. What am I supposed to do with these flasks?
If we run into trouble, throw one of them at the source. Then get out of the way.
Okay. And the medium armor, or light armor, whatever that was, doesn't really look like anything. Alright, into Greymore Keep, where they have a pretty cool vampire lord statue.
Split up and find the ritual site. We need to disrupt it.
Split up?
Sure.
Suppose that makes sense. I'll go with our friend here.
That's interesting that they have a House Ravenwatch book in their bookcase, but I suppose it's nothing to be overly concerned with. I guess we're just gonna head through here. I like how my Fenorian is healing them. But alright. You do you, Fenorian. Check out these bookcases. I feel like that's a book I've read before. No, that one clearly was a book I haven't read. Ugh, I can't help it, I need to stop.
Hello. This looks important.
Ugh, you're telling me, Fenorian, there's so many books in here. I bet you some of them will give me skill points. Well, I mean, I got an enchanting one, so I guess it wouldn't be too much of a stretch to hope that the other ones will give me some skill points. Or, well, not skill points, but points in a skill to advance it. Oh, Karthwatch, it's all destroyed now. And I mean, I know Svanna said that they were gonna send relief forces there, but I'm gonna be honest, I really don't think Karthwatch is in... I don't think Karthwatch is actually in Skyrim, so... You know... Oh, Fenorian, you found a book.
This book? I recognize the handwriting. It's Singalus's. It's more of his research. Harrowstorms, witch pikes, netherroot brew. How it all worked together for the benefit of the Grey Host.
Any new revelations in there?
This might be something. I just need to skim through these assumptions and incantations. What's this? Instructions on the placement of runes throughout Greymore. All the way to... My gods! This entire tower! It's a witch pike!
So that means...
The magic I sensed earlier. It was familiar because it's the same magic used in the Harrowstorm rituals. Don't you see? This entire keep is the ritual site. They turned the tower into a witch pike. But at the scale, it's inconceivable.
What's the purpose of a giant witch pike, and how do we destroy it?
I'm not sure we can destroy this tower. We need to keep going. Find a way to disrupt the ritual. But I think I understand what they're doing. Zingalis found a way to release the Grey Host from Cold Harbor by using the Harrow Storms.
Using the Harrow Storms? How?
The Harrow Storms steal life energy and use it to pull the souls of the Grey Host out of Cold Harbor and into the Grey Reliquaries. It's quite ingenious. How they reincorporate, though. It has something to do with those stone husks, I think.
Is there anything else important in that book?
Oh, most certainly. Perhaps even a way to reverse the effects of the Harrow Storms and restore the Harrowed. If the notes are complete, it would just require study, experimentation, and time. Unfortunately, we lack all three of those at the moment.
Unfortunately. Let's keep going, Fenorian. So, if the whole thing is a witch pike, then that means that we might just actually end up in the Tower of the Wolf. But I guess we will see.
Lyris, Svana, I think this entire tower functions as a witch pike.
What? Fen, how is that even possible?
The energy! It burns!
That's my father. This way.
Can't we just, I don't know, leave him to die? As I'm sure it's probably gonna happen anyways, or he's gonna turn into a vampire, and then we're gonna have to kill him, so, you know.
Pain is part of the process, Svargrim.
It's exquisite! My master.
Once you are attuned to Greymore, the storm will be yours to command. Rise, Svargrim, and unleash my storm upon Solitude. Then the last of the Grey Host shall be reborn.
The Ashen Lord. He turned Svargrim into the heart of his Harrow Storm.
They're moving higher up the tower. We need to follow them.
Let's see. Okay, I guess we didn't need to go this way. Let's see. I'm just getting a little bit lost here. Well, this is where I needed to go. Don't
You and
mind
Fen
me.
take these stairs. Svana and I will go this way.
Alright, have fun. But yeah, don't mind me, I get lost a lot.
Look, a Grey Reliquary. It's massive. Just like the storm they plan to unleash on the city.
Well... So if I understand it correctly... they're doing like a sort of soul swap thing where, you know, I'm going to pluck this soul out of Cold Harbor and drop this one off in its place.
These corridors lead upward. They should take us to Svargrim and Rada al-Salam.
At least that was sort of how I was understanding that discussion. I could be very wrong, but I kind of feel like that's probably the case, is souls are getting swapped in exchange for Grey Host souls. Which doesn't entirely make sense either, because if I'm not wrong, werewolves actually end up in the domain of Haircene. I mean, he is the one that is basically responsible for werewolves. And of course, Molag Bal and Cold Harbor. Molag Bal, my bad,
Leaders, we
is...
found them.
Good. This whole place. The Grey Host is preparing to go to war.
Molag Bal is basically responsible for vampires, if I remember that correctly as well. But Haircene, though, is responsible
And
for
so the thorns arrive once more to
werewolves.
prick my thumbs.
A barrier.
And Rada al-Saran?
Let's see.
Your persistence begins to annoy me, mortal. You killed my beloved brother and sister, Singalis and Ulfra. I freed them, and you sent them back. Back to the hated Molag Bal. I will see you suffer for that transgression.
Like I said, I don't know. That just doesn't entirely make sense to me. If I'm right about the whole werewolf thing. Because Molag Bal wouldn't have any reign over werewolves, if that is the case. But anyways, then drop the barrier and let's finish this.
As much as it would please me to flay the flesh from your bones, I have more pressing matters to attend to. But know this, as I felt each death, you shall feel it when the Harrow Storm takes every life in Solitude. You shall feel it when you fail.
I'm not going to let that happen.
Bold words, but futile. Svargrim rises, and the Harrow Storm with him. Once the attunement is finished, they will be unstoppable.
What happened? What did that damn vampire do?
He's merging the power flowing through the keep with Svargrim, giving him control of the Harrowstorm.
Then you must undo it. I'll stay and help. Leaders, you and our friend keep going up and find my father.
Alright, let's head on up, Laris. And also, you know, that could be another thing too, now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe Molag Bal pulled those werewolf souls from the Grey Host, because, well, they were working with vampires, so might as well take them too. But I don't know. Could also just be a we forgot about that lore type of thing. Jesus Christ, in a handbag. That is... Oh, I'm gonna go down there and some of them are gonna like pop up, I already know.
That energy. They're waking up. Get ready to fight.
Oh boy. Nope, nope, sorry. I am not available to... not available to fight, sorry. Y'all need to chill out. Stone husks that require souls to make werewolves and vampires. God, I hope I'm going the right way.
Dead end! Damn!
We weren't able to stop the attunement spell. It's just getting stronger.
That tower, it must lead to the upper levels. I need
Yes,
time
it
to get
does,
that door open.
Everyone, protect Ben!
Okay. Thankfully that stone husk went away. Maybe I'm just a noob, but I literally cannot get out of freaking that little blood siphon that they do. I feel like it's just because I'm a noob. I just don't ever really see the break crowd control option there. Okay, okay. Yeah, you hurt. You are really mean. God, those stone husks really hurt though. Take your time, Fen. Take your time, not like, ooh, we're dealing with 2 stone husks at once. Lyris, you got this. I believe in you. Because I literally can't do this on my own. I am not expecting enough health for this. I made a mistake putting most of my points in stamina. Could y'all stop with the laser beams for like 5 seconds? Ah, and it's giving y'all like a little shield too. That's great. Why do y'all gotta just laser beam it all the time? Ew, ow. So many laser beams. Fenorian. Please hurry. I am not equipped to be dealing with this. Thank you.
Good job. Through the door and to the upper levels now. Hurry!
Yeah, before any more of them decide to wake up.
Now, we just... No! The whole keep. The shaking is getting worse.
Damn magic! Give me something to hit!
The magic. It's Al-Saran. The attunement is almost complete.
Don't worry, we got this. Just follow me, guys. Or, well, Svana,
The
follow me.
attunement is complete, Svargrim. You and Greymore Keep are one. Ah, the power!
I am unstoppable!
No, that does not sound good. You're gonna, yeah. Oh, well, I guess you're not gonna come to life.
So high up, but still far beneath the ground.
Yeah, well, true enough. I don't know why you wanted to go this way, Svana, because it doesn't look like there's really anything here. Except plenty of vampires. Alright, let's see.
You abandoned me in our moment of triumph? What game do you play, Rada Al-Saran?
Game? I gave you power. If you can't conquer Skyrim,
Followed the booming
the
voices.
fault
Where's
is
Svargrim?
your own. Now ascend to your Tower of the Wolf and unleash my most potent herald storm.
Interesting.
The Grey Host
Lyris
is
assumed the
counting
Grey
on
Host
you
was
to
preparing to
succeed.
attack. But it's
This
just as
place is
possible they're
connected to Castle
relocating their
Dower.
forces.
How long has my father been planning this?
Fair enough. Friend, lead the way.
I love when audio loops together, but hey.
Oh
It
my.
happens.
What is it now, Fen?
Wow.
Oh, nothing. Just don't look down.
It's a good thing I have a weird fear of heights. Like this. This would scare me in real life for sure, but get me on a plane and I don't really have an issue with that. I don't know. My fear of heights is a little bit weird. I could be on a ladder and feel really afraid. I could be in a really tall building and feel really afraid. But get me like 20, 30,000 feet up or whatever it is, and for some odd reason I am relaxed as heck. Alright,
These
guys.
tunnels look freshly dug. The Grey Host has certainly been busy.
Oh, God.
Harrow Fiends. Is that what became of the heralds Fargrim brought to Castle Dower?
Yeah, most likely. I told you bringing them here was gonna serve no real benefit. They should have been brought to a temple and, I don't know, try and heal them or something. Not that there's currently a cure for this at the moment. At the moment, I mean. Fen said there might be a way. But prior to this, there was no knowledge of finding a way to fix it.
Up ahead. That's the temple's undercroft.
We're close to the surface. You can feel the fresh air.
This tunnel leads to the surface.
I'm pretty sure. I think this is how the Grey Host forces were able to sneak into the Temple of the Divines and take control of that location. Go fast, but try to be stealthy. Maybe we can surprise them like they surprised the Sword Thane's soldiers.
Yeah, we'll see. Just more Harrow Fiends. It's better than vampires. Which there'll probably be some right out here.
Princess Vana!
Uh-oh.
Harrow Storm. It's begun.
Look, above the Tower of the Wolf. The storm's only partially formed.
My father's up there. Open the gates and let's go.
But the Harrow Fiends below the temple. If they escape into the streets.
You and I will keep that from happening. Take the princess and deal with Svargrim, partner.
Yes. It's the only option. Let's go.
Behind us.
Okay, well,
I'm with
The
you,
Harrow
my
Fiends.
friend.
They've
Up the
broken
stairs.
loose.
Get to the tower and stop Svargrim. We'll hold the gate.
We need to get up the ramp and onto the walls. That's our way to the Tower of the Wolf.
oh, you're just a citizen. I thought you were a Harrow Fiend. That's a vampire. Let's head on into the Tower of the Wolf.
Ah, daughter. Come to bear witness to my ascension. Rada al-Saran has given me power beyond anything you can imagine. Behold!
Well, you definitely got uglier than you previously were. Alright, let's deal with you, Svargrim. Can't wait to have you just done for. You were a douchebag the moment we met you. Oh, me and Laris. You've probably been a douchebag your entire life with your own daughter, but hey. God, he is really tanky. Really, really tanky. I will let Svanna just deal with that and I'll just apply some more damage to her father. no fair. You get to like hover. I feel like I'm not really hitting you. And you're just really beefy, so it's kind of hard to... It's going to take a while. And you keep flying away too, so that doesn't help either. Okay, well that hurt. Okay, well where did he go? Oh, I was hoping that would do way more damage than it did. Although I do gotta say though, I think I liked the gargoyles in Skyrim better than the ones in ESO. I kind of liked how they went from stone to slightly fleshy creatures. But in this, they pretty much stay stony creatures. So. And I mean, that's cool too, but I don't know. Gargoyles are always perceived in some way differently in a multitude of medias. So.
Why would you do this to our people?
And there we go.
That was for Mother. For Solitude. And for every soul in Skyrim. Your ambition, your greed, look what it led to.
Yeah, your father was just a douchebag, Fauna, I'm sorry.
We need to hurry.
Yes, we do. Let's get out of here. Well, I think this might have been the end for the Solitude chapter, or possibly just this part of the Greymore chapter. I mean, there's still Markarth and all that. Let's see what Fauna has to say.
My father betrayed everything to aid the Grey Host. With his death, Solitude is saved.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that tower is gone now. Well.
It's done. We killed my father and ended the Herostorm. The city still stands. Skyrim still stands. Although the Tower of the Wolf may have been damaged beyond repair.
Well, I don't know about that. Didn't it put Emma, the Wolf Queen? I think put Emma the Wolf Queen in one of the Skyrim books says that she used the Tower of the Wolf. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I like to assume I know things about the lore, but hey. Are you alright with all this, Fauna?
No, of course not. My father was the High King of Western Skyrim. I always thought he had the best interests of our holds and our people in his heart. But there was a darkness there. Jealousy, bitterness. He wanted to control all of Skyrim.
So joining the Grey Host was just about power.
For Svargrim, yes, I think it was. As for Rada al-Saran and the Grey Host, I am not entirely sure what they're after. Enough of this. I need to get to work. With my father gone, someone has to pick up the pieces and restore the holds.
Is there something you need me to do?
First, on behalf of Western Skyrim, take this with my thanks. We would have been lost without you. Then, rest. Check on our friends. Injuries must be tended to, buildings repaired. Other wounds will take longer. We'll have more to do soon enough.
Alright. Oh, boo.
Whatever Rada al-Saran and the Grey Host were planning, I think the worst is behind us as far as Western Skyrim is concerned. With Svargrim dead, their grip on the holds comes to an end.
I was kind of hoping for stamina on that helmet, but it's cool. Are you in charge of Solitude now?
Not officially. At least I don't think so. I feel like the whole world's crumbling around me. But the city's still standing, so that's something. I'm more worried about our friends. We left Lyris and Fen to hold of a horde of Harrow fiends.
I actually almost forgot about that.
Hopefully they were able to hold the courtyard and keep those monsters out of the city. You go on ahead and check on them. I need to collect myself. Solitude needs Princess Svanna now. And I'm not quite ready to be her.
I'll find Lyris and Fen.
Thank you. Help them and anyone else as best you can. I'll do the same. Once you're done with them, I'll find you and we can figure out what to do next.
Do you think the danger has passed?
Gods, I hope so. Haven't we dealt with enough already? I need to see what happened firsthand. All the suffering and pain my father caused. I can't undo it, but I can make amends. Or at least try to.
Oh, I wish you luck, Svanna. But we gotta go check on our friends that are still back here.
Tell me truthfully, Lyris. How much of this blood is mine?
Not enough to be worried about.
That's funny. Lyris.
So, is it over? What happened to Svargrim? And where's Svanna?
Svargrim's dead and Svanna's fine. But she needed a moment. She asked me to check on you.
A parent's betrayal cuts deeper than a sword. But Svanna's strong. Stronger than she's been given credit for. And Solitude's going to need that strength in the coming days.
And do you think she can handle it?
If you told me the tavern rat we met at the Lonely Troll would become my choice to lead this land, I'd have called you mad. Then again, my king's a skald, so what do I know? Come on, there's probably something productive we should be doing.
What do you have in mind?
Last I heard, Sword Thane Uthlet was gathering everyone he could at the Hall of the Dead. Head over there and see how they weathered the Harrow Storm. I'll take care of securing Castle Dower. As for Fen, you might remind him we need a lot of elixir.
What happened with the horde of Harrow fiends?
We did our best to hold the Harrow fiends inside Castle Dower, but nothing short of stone walls were going to keep those monsters from pushing through. Seemed like everyone I killed was replaced by 2 more.
How'd you stop them?
Almost didn't. We were nearly overrun before Fen went wild. I've never seen him like that, snarling and showing what a true vampire can do. Took the Harrow fiends by surprise and we routed them. I did have to thwack him to clear his head, though.
Well, makes sense. Fenorian.
You did it. I shouldn't be surprised. But things were looking rather bleak before the clouds parted.
What happened with the horde of Harrow fiends?
We held the gate as long as we could, but the Harrow fiends were a flood of claws and teeth. Once they burst through, Lyris cleaved through them like a scythe through wheat. But even she couldn't stem the tide.
So what happened?
I'm not really sure. I kind of went wild. Let out my inner beast, as it were. I was rending and slashing. Then Lyris whacked me with the flat of her blade. At least that's the last thing I remember. Not my finest hour, but we survived.
So what now?
The Sword Thane gathered people in the Hall of the Dead. Go check on them while I pull myself together. This whole ordeal has been a lot more strenuous than I'm accustomed to. Then I'll get to work on the elixir and a cure for the Herod.
What about the Harrow Fiends?
Sadly, I don't think there's any hope for them. Their life energy was sucked dry, turning them into feral beasts. Restoring them is beyond my capabilities, I'm afraid. At least with the Herod, they're not so far gone as to be a lost cause.
And the elixir will protect everyone else.
As soon as we produce enough of it, yes. We saw how it protected Svanna. Now, where did I put my flask?
Oh no. I hope you find that Fenorian. But with that said, I am going to call the video here. I thank you all for watching, and I hope that you will all stick around for more of this Let's Play series. I want to say the next video might be the last one for this chapter, but I guess we will see tomorrow. Alright, I hope you all have a good day and or night, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!